Hello guys, it's SotK here, back on the Warriors of the Slime server for another episode of SotK Plays Minecraft SMP. We're in a tunnel. This is the rail tunnel that we were building last episode, between the pyramid and my village. And I've almost dug out all the way to the pyramid now. It took a while, but we're getting there slowly. And here's the unloaded world. We're going to do something a bit different today though, because we've been we've been digging and redstoning for a few episodes now, so I figured we'd mix it up a little bit. And so good. And I'm sorry for coughing. As a little bit of a change, we'll go outside and build some stuff. Okay, what happened here? Okay. Jackbow was apparently going to be pranking me. He warned me beforehand, which doesn't make much sense. But I don't get what this is supposed to be. I assume this is a prank. So piston door. I should get me stuck in a piston hole somewhere. I don't know. I assume it tracks these, and then he's going to put a big hole underneath. But why is the signal inverted? He said he was having trouble with pistons before. Apparently he was doing this. Excuse me. Yeah, he would be having trouble if he was just doing it wrong. Oh, okay. Nice. Good work, T. If you finish it, maybe you'll prank me. Who knows? Maybe I'll have to prank you back if you ever finish it. Anyway, today we're gonna sleep in SotK Street, and then we're gonna get to work building some posh stuff. I keep being terrified of knocking my mic over. It's really precariously balanced. Two rich houses. Okay, this has changed a little bit, hasn't it? Let's get up. Oh, stop coughing, SotK. Let's get up here and have a look around at what we've done. I've laid some road out. Drink time. Oh, I'm dying apparently. I've laid some road out and I've stuck some pillars of dirt up, and I've sheared my sheep. We're back, guys. Sorry about that little interlude. I was fixing my mic properly. It was all folly overy and balanced in a terrible place. Now it's nice and stuck. Okay. We're gonna go kill that skeleton, because I've lost my train of thought completely. And before I decided that I need a lot of bone meal, so die. Die. Great, no bones. Amazing. What's that? Is that a portal? Oh yeah, I did build a portal here, didn't I? It went to the same place as the pyramid portal, because apparently we're not far enough away. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to build some rich houses here. Because we've got like the end of the like poorer street of the town. It's got some nice small houses. Then we've got this middle-sized houses in the middle part here, and then this is the market area. The train station's underneath this hill, and so this is like the rich district, the posh end of town, because it's got the entrance to the big man's house, which I'm pretty sure still says big man's house down there or something, and then we've got some other houses, and we're gonna build it with some dark wood and some wool. We're gonna go for a medievally kind of feel. Not boss man's house, not big man's house. So I'll start by doing some stuff, and then you'll get an idea of what I'm going to do. I've built some stuff like this in my creative world, so I have an idea of what I want to do, but I kind of liked it so much I just wanted to transpose it directly, or just copy it into the world, because I'll just not make it as well, but we'll see what we can do. Now I can't remember how high each of these pillars were, all I know is that that one was massive. Excuse me. No, apparently you shouldn't record videos when you can't stop coughing. And the others were quite tall. And you see, this is why I've gathered so much wood as well, because this is going to take a lot of wood. Because there's all those need to be turned into the pillars, similar size to these. I've already used like 40 wood or something. It's crazy. Craziness. And yeah, these two pillars are smaller. Great, one more gone. And the main plan is just to get at least one house built in this video. And then I'll have something to show for it. Okay, so we've got our framework of our house. And then 4 blocks up, we want to do this all the way around. This is going to give us an idea of what kind of design we're going to go for. How big of a house we want it to be and things like that. Because this is going to be our ceiling line. If you see what I mean. So now let's fill in the walls with some stone brick. We'll have, that's not wall. We'll have the door in this bit, little bit of wall, and then we can have a nice little gravel path coming out to the road. So let's build this up like this. Nice little window. I can't decide whether to put a stair in the bottom half as well. No, I think I will do that actually. So we'll do this. We'll go around and do all the stairs first, because yeah, it's much easier to build in creative mode. It makes me miss Minecraft Classic a little bit, except not really, because couldn't make such good looking things in that. Okay, now we'll go around filling in the stone brick. You get the idea. Making ourselves a nice ground floor walls with some windows, only small windows because they're posh, but it's still a pretty small village, so they don't want to be hugely posh, and they are just going to overshadow Big Man's house, but I don't even care. Like the one over there, far right over there especially, is going to be really big. Okay, nice. So inside it's just a nice smallish house. In my creative world, I did lots of interior decorating stuff and put anvils and things in here, but I'm probably not going to do that in this episode. That can be an episode of its own. We'll decorate all the houses around here. Okay, nice. We've got our ground floor nicely done. We're going to do a couple of different things across the build of these 3 houses. For this one, we're not going to bring it out another level, but for the other ones I think we might do. This is partly because in my creative test world, first of all I did this one just like this, add in wool to make it look like the wall and daub of like the medieval Tudory, you know, that style of house, old time house that looks nice. It looks posh, and we'll just finish this off and then I'll show you it. And there we are, we've put the wall and door walls in for the second floor. It looks very nice, but it's a little bit flat because I didn't bring the top level out one, which is what I'm going to do here. Like here we're going to have the stone wall up for 3 blocks, and then this wood is going to come out a block, and then the top's going to be wider than the bottom, and it's going to look really cool. But this one I didn't do that. And so we're going to rely on putting a sort of fancy siding thing on. That was great, wasn't it? It's going to like be a sort of roof. Like if this was a 1-story building, then this would go into the roof. It gives a nice pattern and like arches up over the windows. So I'm going to do this. and make the sides of the house not quite so flat. And then we're gonna do the horrible bit of putting a roof on top of this thing. Oops, missed. I think we are anyway. Yeah. This guy here. There's water here. So yeah, you can tell that these are the posh houses because they're made of stone brick and other posh materials like logs, wool. I AFK'd for like an hour in my sheep pen over at where my cows are impounded. Oh, that's right, I didn't do this quite how I've done here because I decided it looked really ugly and changed it. There we go. So changeable. Yeah. We're gonna. This door corner is a bit of a dodgy one. We're gonna have to come up here. Well, let me get some stuff on my bar, and we'll build this roof properly. Oh, not roof, but you know. So here we're gonna go for. We're not gonna go for that at all. So good. That's a terrible. No, it's not. Don't listen to me. I'm lying. Like this, and then the same over here. And then we're just going to fill in this corner, like so. And then somewhere, over somewhere, some glowstone that we're going to whack up in that hole. So, you know, light up the entranceway a little bit. Like a security light, almost. And I did it like this originally, but I decided that the roof looked, or like the side bit, looked too blocky. So I chopped it down a bit. And made it so it's just like window decoration, more than a full house skirting. And so, excuse me, I'm gonna finish off. In fact, we've almost done this skirting. No, I'm gonna do the top half. I'm gonna do the top half of the skirting, and I'll see you guys in momentarily. Okay, we're back. We've done the little window balustrade overhang thing. I don't know what the word is. I'm not a builder, or a house man. So, we're going to work on the roof now. We're going to stick these up a little bit because they give the roof a bit of roofness. Not all of them are going to be stuck up though. They're going to be stuck up randomly. Now, the inspiration for this comes from a popular YouTuber called B00, and he made a video recently. Okay, we're gonna bring this one down a bit. It was called Let's Build or something like that. And in it he built a house in this kind of style. It's not, in fact it is just the same as this. This house is heavily inspired. This one especially is heavily inspired by the one he built in that episode. Show thing, and basically he inspired me to build in this Tudor-ish style. He's been doing it for quite a while, and then I was watching his videos today and I was like, yeah, well, I kind of want to do this on the server. So I came on to my creative world and messed around, because I knew that I wanted to do this kind of style house for the rich housing districts, but I didn't really have any ideas on how to do it well. And so I saw that and it really inspired me to mess around with some things. Ah, I think I might be dying. And and so we've got this plan going now. So this is going to be sticking up out of the roof. So we want to start the roof. Let's go to my creative world, because I'm not sure how I want to start the roof. Okay, hello guys, here we are. We're in the creative world. It's a little bit different, as you can see. But I've mainly come here to have a look at how I'm going to do this roof, because I've forgotten I just can't stop coughing today. I'd forgotten exactly how I'd done it. Now I remember, I think. We're going to work up from the outside, because that's just going to be the easiest. There's the station crap. Yeah, it looks so good when it's finished, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Just say yes. Comment if you think it looks good. Here's the design for another one of the houses. This is what I mean by the wood's going to come out a little bit. I'm not sure whether I should have brought this out as well, looking back on it, but I think I might probably should have. But I don't really care, because it looks really good anyway. And with some bone meal and lean leaf in it, just pretty fine up with big tree. This tree grew. This tree grew, and I was so happy. But yeah, this is the kind of thing we're aiming for. Let's show you inside. That scared me. We've got a nice piston table here, which is something we're going to do, anvils and things. And then upstairs, this was a little bit inspired by the Breeze Home player house in Skyrim. I think it's Breeze Home. The one the one in the first town, Whiterun. Breeze Home for sure. The 2-bedroom thing, one locked away in a door, was inspired by that. So yeah, that's where my interior decorating inspiration comes from Skyrim. So we're gonna go back to the server and remember how we made this roof this time. I'll see you guys there. And we're back on the server playing Minecraft. We can remember how to do this roof now. We're gonna go like that, and then we're gonna get stuck. I'm also gonna fix this bit. It looked too blocky like that. That's how we did it in the creative world. That's how we're gonna do it here. Okay, this will be far easier with flying. So we're gonna switch to group. No, we're not gonna do that. We are gonna build some scaffolding and pretend that we're flying. This is really awkward. Note to self, don't build in this style ever again. Oh. Shush, cows. Maybe this would be easier from on top. Let's get up on top. Tempted to build this roof off camera. Let's go down there. There we go. This might be easier. A little bit. Maybe. We want to bring the roof around, because down there it was too blocky, but up here for the actual roof I think it's what we want. So we're going to run out of stairs and I don't have a workbench. This makes me a little bit sad. Basic plan with the roof is to keep with the style of low roofs. We don't want it to be too high. Also, this is the first house around here with a wooden roof. And the others all have stone roofs, which I didn't realise until just this second. But it's posh house, so why not? The boss man's house is now just like the crappy house that we built first before we learned how to build properly. Great, we're on outstairs. There's a workbench in the house. So, I'm not quite sure how much video I've recorded. I don't want another like 40-minute long episode like we had last time, because that's probably going to get quite tedious. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I really can't wait for 1.5. Mainly because of the thing that lets you craft things quick. If you've played the snapshots, you know what I mean. The right click thing. Making stairs less tedious for sure. I'm really sleepy, that's why I'm quiet. Even though it's only like 10 o'clock. I'm very sleepy today. I was up early. And then I've not had my usual Monday nap, so I'm very tired. Minecraft is making me a little bit grumpy. It's being mean. Because I'm not in creative mode. So we're just gonna go around the edge of this roof, just like we did down there, get the exact same effect. Oh, this is messing with my head. It made me really dizzy before when I was building the house in creative mode. Don't know why. Apparently tiredness makes me susceptible to dizziness and motion sickness and horrible things such as these. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off some of this roof, the simple part of this roof, and then I'll be back with you guys. Okay, here we are again. I've done the boring edge part of this roof. Now we're gonna go one block inside, like this, with half slabs. Because we're going for the flat roof kind of feel. We don't want it to be too flat, because then it will look silly. But we want it to be flat enough that it's not a big tower roof, and look really weird compared with, say, that house or even those ones. Even though those roofs are triangle roofs, still putting a big triangle roof on this would look really weird. Also, I hate making triangle roofs; they make me annoyed. That's the real reason. Spoilers. So what we're gonna do here now? What we're gonna do here now is mess around with stairs. I'm gonna put them here like this, and then like this. We want them to come up to a point about here, and then just flatten out in both of those directions. So I've got some dirt. Can also do them like this. And then this can be the top, sweet. We've got our roof problem done. So for the top, we're going one there, one there. And one there. And then used up almost half of the spruce wood I collected. That's going to get up there a little bit. Almost a successful replication of the creative world house. Oh, I want to get on there. Thank you. So, how far out do I want to bring this? Far enough that it doesn't look weird and stupid. So I want to go there, and then that one wants to turn. This wants to come here and turn. Like so. No. No, not you. You want to go there. Do you want to go there? You want to be a normal roof. What? Oh yeah, I know what you want to do. This was the tricky bit in the creative world when I was making this house for the first time. Because I brought it round into a really weird shape. What we're going to do is we're going to forget that. Put that there instead. And wrap it around like that. We're going to fill in this little gap. Okay, so now this half of the roof is done. Let's do the other half. We want it to look like this beam is sprouting up out of the roof and the others are sticking up a bit as well. Give some depth to the roof rather than just making it a properly flat roof. You can have a little spike on. This means we're going to want to get rid of this guy as well, doesn't it? And now we're going to be stuck down here. So, he wants to be a block of wood. Is this roof going to be the same all the way around on this side? Time will tell. I'm pretty sure it is. Just like this, not like that, but like this. Get up on here. That guy, that guy. This guy needs to move now. And there we go, one roof done very nicely. Very nice indeed. Let's have a look from the ground at our handiwork. I like it. I feel as though we need to bring the other beams up a little bit more, so I have no ender pearls. Why do I have carrots? Maybe I trampled some carrots by accident. We're gonna try and get on this house. I don't even know if it's physically possible to get on this house by jumping, but we're gonna try it. Yes, parkour SotK. I don't care how much wood I'm using up. Very nice. Feels as though we should bring one of these guys out as well. There we are. Lovely jubbly. So let's sleep and then we'll have a look at what we've made. Could be a disaster. I couldn't tell you. I also need an ender chest up in this village because it's getting annoying. Hey look, you can see me checking when people will last online. Activity on this server fluctuates. There we go, I think this middle one's too tall, but we'll bring it down another time. I think we'll put some glass in the windows and then we'll call it an episode. Where do I keep my glass? Not in that box. And then, before next episode, hopefully, I'll have at least one of the other two houses built. And then... Nope, but I do have stairs in there. Yeah, I'm probably going to go build the other houses. And by the next episode we should have them built. Then we can work on brightening them up a bit, because they're a bit drab at the moment, aren't they? When you saw it in the creative world, it looked a lot shinier and more fleshed out than that. We've got to make it look better. So, I'll go find some glass. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you all for watching.